Hello and welcome to a new video. I'm Vanguard and today we'll be going through what made the ending of the Walking Dead Season 1 game so powerful. This was arguably one of the most emotional and saddest endings of all time. It was something really meaningful to experience as we get to see the separation between two special characters who share a father and daughter-like relationship. I really wanted to talk about the elements behind what made the end of Season 1 so tragic. But without further ado, let's get right into it. We start this game with Lee as the protagonist of the game, who was convicted for murder. However, after a sudden turn of events, he was forced to escape due to the apocalypse, and shortly later meets an adorable little girl named Clementine. We quickly find that she is a kind, innocent young girl who is waiting for her parents to come home. Lee decides to take her under his wings and protect her. Little did we know that these two strangers would share such a close and strong bond. There wasn't too much backstory of the two main characters, which makes the achievement of the game even better for allowing us to have such a close relationship with them in a short period of time. Lee was a professor who taught at the University of Georgia. His life unfortunately collapsed after he accidentally murdered the state senator who had an affair with his wife. Lee's family then neglected him after this incident, and there was strong tension between them. While Clementine, on the other hand, lived a simple childhood with a loving family before the outbreak. She was always an intelligent and mature girl for her age. However, the vast majority of these characters' characterization stems from the present storyline. You assume the role of Lee, whose personality is to a certain small extent created and displayed by the players. This allows a compelling level of immersion as not only do you simply witness the story, but also participate and influence the tale. Though the choices made honestly doesn't change the direction of the story that much, it is enough for the players to feel like they're in the game to make seemingly important decisions. Even though you will have to decide on Lee's actions, it will barely sacrifice the important elements to his character. Lee is not a passive character who is completely dependent on the player when it comes to his personality. The game does this by giving the players the options that suit his persona. Rather, he's a smart, independent man who cares deeply for Clementine. From the beginning of the game, he feels affectionate towards her, and Clem quickly becomes attached to him. They were like two peas in a pod, as Kenny puts it. The game puts us in his shoes and also creates a unique balance between Lee's own character and the overall level of immersion that the game provides to the players, which is very well done. Throughout the game, we see the struggles and wars that Lee and his group must overcome. We know that Lee is not a perfect man, he's simply a man trying his best to balance survival, kindness and protecting Clementine. We can tell from his facial expressions and actions, his emotions, whether it's anger, sadness or fatigue. Yet he never seems to stop trying no matter the odds and hopelessness. In the game we literally see almost every important character die. We play along in this journey and slowly but surely we become attached to his character. Additionally, what strengthens our connection is the extended period of time each episode releases, which gives us more time to enjoy, think about and understand the game. Together with Lee, we experience this dramatic, intense and loving story. It allows us to relate to his character and build a bond, evolving into someone more than just a fictional being.
But you just have to point it at me. Close your eyes and be thankful you never have to see me as one of them. You can do it. I know you can.
Okay, Lee.
The ending of episode 4 left viewers with insight of what was going to happen. It set up for the future death of Lee in episode 5, No Time Left. Clementine, a little girl that we've come to care about like Lee has, must be rescued before his death. It was literally a race between time. Players were constantly on edge with multiple climatic scenes. Lee gave it his all and it was just enough to save the most important person in his life. And somehow, Telltale pulled it off, even though we saw it coming from a mile away. For the entirety of the game we see from the perspective of Lee. However, in the ending scene for the first time we see from Clementine's point of view, and it really hurt. Yes, we still possess control over his last few words, but this serves and symbolizes the transition of the next main character for the future, Clementine. Our beloved protagonist was dying right before our eyes, and even to the end he didn't stop trying, doing everything in his power to help Clem. The last major decision made is either to shoot or leave Lee. It is a difficult and emotional choice, one with Lee becoming a walker, and one where Clem, a little girl, has to put him down herself. No one should ever be in this situation, let alone a little girl. We are sad because Lee is leaving us. We are sad because Clementine will now be alone, and we are sad to see what it's like for a parent to leave their child. All of these combinations together make this moment a memorable masterpiece of video games. Well, that about wraps up this video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. This is a little bit of a different video and I hope you liked it. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, I'll see you later.